Hi, y'all. I'm Carrie Stevens from the University of Texas at Austin.
And I'm Amanda Hughes from Brigham Young University.
Today, we're going to share some tips for conducting online interviews.
For our project, we were looking at how humans and AI team together to look at social media during the COVID-19 pandemic.
So what makes our project different? Well, first of all, we were screen sharing in addition to conducting online interviews. We also used multiple researchers and we crossed multiple time zones. One of the things that we found really worked well is we interviewed our participants 3 different times over different time periods. And then finally, we learned how to overcome this lack of feedback that you get when you're doing online interviewing. You know, if only we had learned early to ask the question, what device are you using? We would have saved ourselves a ton of time. It's very different whenever people screen share on an iPad versus a laptop versus an iPhone. And so we found ourselves being help desks quite often.
To make scheduling more easy for our participants, we used a tool called Calendly that let us as researchers share our schedule, and then our participants could pick convenient times that would work for them. This helped us take care of a lot of the issues with time zones. It also allowed us to provide a wide variety of times, including evening and weekends, where our participants could do our interviews. We also had to be sensitive to our participants' needs. We were in their homes with the video, and we could often see people moving around or objects in their home. We saw their screens, and sometimes notifications would pop up, emails, and potentially private information. Some of our participants had unstable internet, and we had to accommodate that. We also found an interesting issue with not being co-located, that the weather sometimes affected the interviews, as the case in extreme electrical storms where we ended up having to reschedule.
You know, we ended up collecting over 50 interviews in this project, and we think that using the tips that we've shared here will help you also be successful. Thanks so much.